प्रचारणे शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश स्थापने। Hare Krishna. So we are starting today chapter 5. This is chapter 5 describes about the second offense of against holy name. So what is this? Devantare Swatantra Aparadha. To consider the names of the demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of Lord Vishnu. So the meaning is Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In other words, शिवस्य शिवस्य श्री विष्णुर यह इह गुण नामादि सकलम धिया भिन्नम पश्येत स खलु हरि नामाहित करह. So this is the second offense mentioned in Padma Puran. Now here, to consider the names of the demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the names of Lord Vishnu. Here Haridas Thakur is telling, glory to Lord Chaitanya, the life of Gadadhar. Glory to Lord Nityananda, the life of Janma Devi. Glory to Advaita, the husband of Sita. Glory to Shivas and all the other devotees of the Lord. Respectfully holding his hands, Haridas then said, O Master of the world, please hear of the second offense. So Haridas Thakur is praying to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he is glorifying Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is like in every chapter in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj also glorifies or pray to Supreme Personality of Godhead or Panchatattva. Similarly, Haridas Thakur is also doing the same thing. Now, Haridas Thakur is telling about the second offense. He will try to establish first that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, or you can say Vishnu, or Vishnu Tattva is the superior thing, is the supermost thing. It's the highest thing. So he will try to establish that. We'll see first from this book of Harinaam Chintamani, then we'll go to notes and try to discuss the things. Although everyone knows that Vishnu Tattva is supreme, we have heard so many times, we have seen many references also from the Brahma Samhita and Srimad Bhagavatam and other scriptures also. Here, Haridas Thakur is simply mentioning, he is not giving any reference. Of course, in Harinam Chintamani, references are not mentioned. Earlier we discussed in the first chapter during our starting of this course. So he's telling, Lord Vishnu is the supreme non-dual truth. His form is spiritual. He is always situated in pure goodness. So three modes are there: goodness, passion, and ignorance. And Lord Vishnu is beyond all these three. He is in pure goodness. Lord Krishna, who enjoys pastimes in Goloka, is the best of all truths. So among the truths, Krishna is supreme, who who enjoys in Goloka. He is the reservoir of all rasas. He is decorated with 64 auspicious qualities. So in Nectar of Devotion, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, we have heard about the 64 qualities mentioned by Srila Rupa Goswami. So all these 64 qualities are present in Krishna, in Goloka. 60 of these qualities are mentioned in Lord Narayan forms. The same 60 qualities are manifested in Lord Vishnu's pastimes also. So out of 64, 60 qualities are in uh, all the other Vishnu tattvas. Narayan, Hari, Padmanabh, Hayagriva, and all other Narsimha, whatever other Vishnu tattvas are there. So all these Vishnu Murtis have 60 qualities out of 64 qualities. The same 60 qualities are mentioned in the Purusha avatar and the Swams avatar. So swans means Vishnu tattvas. We have heard that there are two kind of living entities. One is swansa and another is Vivinna ansa. Vivinna ansa are Jiva potency, and swans are Vishnu tattvas. So all the other Vishnu tattvas and all the Purusha avtaras, we have heard so many uh, categories of incarnations or expansion of Supreme Personality of Godhead, like Purusha Avtaras there, Guna Avtaras there, Leela Avtaras there. So here it is mentioned that all the Purusha Avatar, or it is mentioned Swans Avatar, means everyone other than Krishna has 60 qualities in them. Different kind of Vivinansa, separated potency of Lord Vishnu. We know Vivinansa as Jiva potency. The individual souls possess 50 of these qualities. So Jiva has 50 qualities out of 64 qualities. Lord Vishnu's Vibhinna Ansa, separated potency, are of two kinds. So Vibhinna Ansa are of two kinds. Here it is mentioned. We'll see. Of these two kinds of individual souls possesses 50 of these qualities in quantities like a drop, means in very minute quantity. So quality 50 qualities are there, but in very minute quantity. It's like a drop of a drop. The demigods headed by Lord Shiva are also Vibhinna Ansa, but they are not like ordinary individual souls. They possess 55 of these qualities. So here is some differences. Means here it is mentioned that the demigods are also possessing 55 qualities. Here it is mentioned like this. We are understanding like this, but there is some difference. Lord Shiva in himself has 55 qualities, we have heard in Nectar of Devotion, but the demigods possess 50 qualities, like the Jiva, ordinary Jiva. But of course, the quantity of those 50 qualities in demigods are higher than compared to ordinary living entities in material world. The demigods headed by Lord Shiva always possess these 50 qualities in greater quantity. So demigods, here it is again, here it was written like 55, but here it is written 50 qualities. So demigods has 50 qualities, but in greater quantity compared to ordinary living beings in material world. Five more qualities are also wonderfully present in them. So it's present five more qualities wonderfully in Lord Shiva. It is mentioned in them, but it should be Lord Shiva. The presence of 60 of these qualities indicate Lord Vishnu. So when these qualities are in some, if 60 qualities are present in someone, that is Vishnu Murti or Vishnu Tattva person, kind of uh, living entity or means Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu Tattva. These 50 or 55 qualities are fully present in Lord Vishnu. This all the scriptures say. So when we say that 50 qualities are present in uh, ordinary living entities, and then same 50 qualities present in demigods, and same 50 qualities are present in Vishnu Murtis. Of course, Vishnu Murti has 60 qualities, but those 50 qualities which are present in ordinary living entities, they are in full quantity in Vishnu Tattvas. In demigods, they are in medium quantity, and in ordinary living entities, they are in minute quantity. So we have to understand this point, that 50 qualities also in, but in different quality quantity. Five more qualities are present in Lord Narayan. No one else ever possesses these qualities. So here it is mentioned five more qualities means in Lord Shiva it's 55. It is mentioned earlier, and in five more qualities are present in Lord Narayan. So 55 plus 5 it's 60. So five more qualities are present in Lord Narayan. Lord Vishnu possesses 60 of these qualities. He is the supreme Lord. The demigods headed by Shiva or are all his servants. So Lord Shiva and all the demigods are servant to Lord Vishnu. It is mentioned by it is being mentioned by here by Haridas Thakur to Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Chaitanya. The demigods headed by Shiva are all Vibhinna Ansha, means they are Jiva potency, they are Vibhinna Ansha, separated potency of the Lord. They are the best of the individual souls. Of course, those who are demigods, they are best among the ordinary living, means among the Jiva Tattva. That's why they are given the position of demigods. Lord Vishnu is the master of all the individual souls and the master of all the demigods. So here, uh, Haridas Thakur is telling Vishnu is the superior. Vishnu is superior personality. Then the next section is ignorant people think the demigods are equal to Lord Vishnu. So those persons who thinks that Vishnu is on the same level as the demigod, they are being called as they are mentioned by Haridas Thakur as ignorant people. Okay, so now we'll go to notes. We'll see some points. This is just we'll do some means. Of course, you know everything, but we'll discuss once. So we'll see gradation of conscious living beings. There are different gradations based on their uh, in living entities also. Like here it is said conscious beings. Generally in Shastras, conscious means Chaitanya, Chetan. So it is written here, conscious beings, Chaitanya are of two types. What are those two types? One is Ishwar Chaitanya and another is Jeev Chaitanya. So Jeev Chaitanya is always dependent, means Jiva potency, and Ishwar Chaitanya is always independent. Now, Ishwar Chaitanya is further categorized in two. One is Vishnu Tattva and another is Sambhu Tattva. Shambhu Tattva means Shiva, Lord Shiva, Shiva Tattva. So Vishnu Tattva is not touched by modes at all, or Maya, you can say, means Rajagun, Tamagun, and Satogun. So even Vishnu is beyond all these modes. He is in Suddha Sattva, pure goodness. So he is never touched by Maya or modes. Even for creation or other activities, destruct, maintenance, other activities, he never touch uh, modes directly. They do not come in touch with the three modes. Vishnu Tattvas do not come in touch with three modes. You can see this reference in Srimad Bhagavatam. It is mentioned the 88th chapter of 10th canto. Mm, so this is the 10th canto, 88th chapter. Lord Hari, however, has no connection with the material modes. So he has no connection with the material modes. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, all-seeing eternal witness who is transcendental to material nature. So he is transcendental to material nature and he has no connection with the material modes. One who worships him becomes similarly free from the material modes. So that's why we all should worship Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is like mentioned, it is being mentioned here. Shambhu Tattva. So accepts the touch of Maya for Lord's pastime, but not affected by Maya. So we know that Maya Devi, or you can say Durga Devi, is uh, half wife of, means she is wife of Lord Shiva. So he comes in touch of Maya. Of course, he is not affected by Maya or modes. So it is mentioned in this 88th chapter, third verse. Sri Shukdev said, Lord Shiva is always united with his personal energy, means Durga Devi or Maya Devi, the material nature, manifesting himself in three features in response to entities of nature's three modes. He thus embodies the threefold principles of material ego in goodness, passion, and ignorance. So this is part of creation. So we'll know this is just for understanding. So Lord Shiva comes in contact with Maya, but he is not affected by Maya. So this is the Sambhu Tattva. Appears to be covered by Maya. Of course, Lord Shiva seems to means it's like he is covered by Maya, but he is not affected by Maya. Shiva is a transformation of the Lord as yogurt is a transformation of milk. So we all know that in Brahma Samhita it is mentioned that Lord Shiva is a transformation of from Lord Krishna only. Like yogurt is a transformation of milk. He is a transformation, not a jiva. He is a Ishwar Tattva, or you can say he is a Sambhu Tattva, which is one of the categories of Ishwar Chaitanya. So Lord Shiva is a different Tattva altogether from Jeev Tattva. Now we have heard many categories of incarnations and expansions. One of the categories Guna Avatara. So Lord Vishnu has three Guna Avataras. One is Lord Brahma, another is Lord Shiva, and the third one is Lord Vishnu. So Lord Brahma deals with Rajogun and he takes care of creation. Lord Shiva deals with Tamogun and he is part of destruction. And Lord Vishnu is deals with Satogun and he takes care of maintenance part. Here, this Lord Vishnu, who is a Guna Avatara, he is a Shiro Dakshai Vishnu. So he is a Shiro Dakshai Vishnu. We all should know which is a Guna Avatara. So he is a Shiro Dakshai Vishnu. We have heard about three Vishnus, na? Mahavishnu, Purusha Avatara, three Purusha Avatara, Mahavishnu or Kano Dakshai Vishnu. Second is Garbho Dakshai Vishnu, and the third one is Shiro Dakshai Vishnu, which this Shiro Dakshai Vishnu resides in the heart of every living entity, or you can say in every atom. So that is Shiro Dakshai Vishnu. So that Shiro Dakshai Vishnu is the Guna avatar of Lord Krishna. Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva is, of course, he is a Shiv Tattva. Most of the time, Ishwar Tattva or Shambhu Tattva. Sometimes it happened that in any universe, even some Jiva can become Lord Shiva when Lord's potency enters in him, like Shaktyavish avatar. So, but it's very rare. Most of the time, Lord Shiva is a Shiv Tattva. So it is like it is mentioned in Laghu Bhagavatamrit, but I heard from some senior preacher. And Lord Brahma. So Brahma is a most of the time Lord Brahma is a Jeev Tattva, and we have heard many times from Srila Prabhupada that whenever there is no qualified Jiva available in a universe, then Supreme Personality of Godhead appears as Brahma in that universe to for taking care of that creation part and other things. So, but most of the time, Lord Brahma is a Jeev Tattva. Now, Jeev Tattva can be of two kinds of person. Means one is pure devotee of Krishna, and another is pious person. Means he can be a pious person who has been given a position of Brahma that can or cannot be a devotee of Krishna. So we have heard that in means Srila Prabhupada is mentioning in purport of fifth canto, 20th chapter, 33rd verse, that one who strictly follows the principle of Varnashram Dharma for at least 100 births will be rewarded with the post of Lord Brahma. So this is the qualification for a living entity or for a jiva to become Brahma. So Srila Prabhupada mentioned this in fifth canto, and we have heard many times from Srila Prabhupada in his lectures also. So this is three guna avataras. So here also I'm trying to putting this fact that Lord Vishnu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the he is never comes in contact with Maya or modes. Okay, we know all these things. So now we'll discuss this Lord Brahma. So Lord Brahma, in the first shloka of Srimad Bhagavatam, it is mentioned Tene Brahma Hridaya ya Adi Kavai. Means Brahma, who is a Adi Kavi, he got knowledge within the heart from Supreme Personality of Godhead. So somebody is giving knowledge to Brahma, it shows that Brahma is inferior to that person. Means he is not on the category of Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. In Brahma Samhita, which is glorification by Supreme Lord Brahma, here he is also glorifying Supreme Personality of Godhead, Govinda. So he is showing that Govinda is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karan Karanam. We have heard many times this shloka. So this is also proof that Brahma is not supreme. Lord Krishna is supreme. Govinda is supreme. Now Lord Shiva. So in Srimad Bhagavatam it is mentioned Vaishnava Nam Yatha Sambhu. So there also there Lord Shiva is mentioned as Vaishnava. Means he is doing bhakti of uh, Vishnu. Means he is worshipping Lord Vishnu. So he is in means he is lesser than Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. Means Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Shiva is worshipping someone. The famous analogy in Brahma Samhita also mentioned that same thing. Shiram yatha dadhi vikara vishesha yogat. So we have heard this shloka many times, that where it is mentioned that Lord Shiva is like he is like yogurt or dahi, and Supreme Personality of Godhead is Krishna. He is like a milk. So milk, when milk transformed in dahi, so similarly Krishna transformed in as Lord Shiva, so that he can means he can take part in means whenever Lord Krishna he wants to associate with Maya Devi or then Lord Krishna takes the form of Lord Shiva. So it is like this means Krishna never takes or never comes in touch with Maya directly. Whenever he wants to come in contact with the Maya or modes, he takes the form of Lord Shiva. He transformed himself in like Lord Shiva. So, Nectar of Devotion by Srila Rupa Goswami uh, mentioned about of course him. There also there is mentioning about 64 qualities of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Based on that, also we can understand that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So there it is mentioned in the 21st chapter of Nectar of Devotion, qualities of Sri Krishna. There 64 qualities are mentioned if you see na. So first, Rup Goswami is mentioning 50 qualities which are common in ordinary living entities, which are common in Lord Shiva, which are common in Vishnu Tattvas, and common in Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna in Goloka. So these 50 qualities are mentioned in Nectar Devotion. Then further 5 qualities are also mentioned, which are in Lord Shiva. Then further 5 qualities are mentioned which are there in Vishnu Tattvas. Then further 4 more qualities are mentioned which are particularly in Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna in Goloka. Okay, so all these qualities are mentioned in Nectar of Devotion. Now, what is interesting, these 64 qualities which are there in Krishna, they are in full quantity. Okay. In Vishnu Tattvas, 60 qualities are there, and that also in full quantity. In Lord Shiva, 55 qualities are there, and that is also in full quantity. But here, full quantity is Purna, and here this 60 qualities, or you can say these 55 qualities also are there, also in Vishnu Tattva and in Krishna. But in Vishnu Tattva, those 55 qualities is more full, means Purnatar, and in Krishna is most full or Purnatam. How can we understand this Purnatar, Purnatam, and Purna? So We have heard many times that whenever Vishnu Tattva or Narayan, Hari, all these incarnation, Vaman, Narsimha, means we have heard so many, uh, we have heard about so many incarnations about Supreme Personality of Godhead. So whenever some demon or some person is killed by Supreme Personality of Godhead, means Vishnu Tattvas, means particularly by Vishnu Tattvas, so uh, there is a higher destination, means whatever, how should I explain? Suppose a demon is killed by Supreme Personality of Godhead. So the demon has some destiny, but because he was killed by Krishna, he killed by Krishna, so he will not attain as per his destiny. He will attain more than his destiny. This is the mercy of Supreme Personality, mercy of Krishna or Vishnu Tattvas. Okay, suppose when demon killed by Lord Vishnu and incarnations of Lord Vishnu, they get better destination. Okay, liberation not granted. So suppose they are destined for this, but they will get this when they will kill by Vishnu Tattvas. Then what they deserve. But in case of Krishna, one always get liberation. So, but when that demon will be killed by Krishna, then he will for sure get liberation. So here, uh, of course, in both case, in Vishnu Tattvas and Krishna, the demon is getting something better than what he deserves. But when Krishna kills someone, the result the demon gets is better than the result what he gets in case of Lord Vishnu. I hope I am able to make you understand. In case of Vishnu Tattvas, the demon can get some higher planet also, or maybe impersonal Brahma Jyoti. But in case of in case of Krishna, he will get some Swarupa or some uh, uh, good liberation better than in other cases. So in this way, the uh, the quantity of 60 qualities or 64 qualities, whatever is there. So quality is more in case of Krishna, or it's supermost, or it's most full, Purnatam. But in case of Vishnu Tattvas, is it's Purnatar, and in case of Lord Shiva, it's Purna or in full. Lord Brahma also has 50 qualities like the common ordinary jivas, but those qualities in greater degree. In demigods, those qualities are in medium degree. And in case of ordinary jivas, like we all, we have these qualities in small degree. So qualities are there in common, but quantity is changing or differing. Means in Lord Shiva, in Brahma it's in greater, in demigods it's medium, and in ordinary jiva it's small quantity. Okay, now uh, I hope you have seen all these things earlier also, that Lord Krishna is 64 qualities, so it's like 100%. Vishnu Tattva 60 qualities, so it's like 93.75% in full quantity. Lord Shiva has 54 qualities, or it's 50 qualities. Somewhere it is 54, 50 quality, 55 qualities, and this 55 qualities, it's like 84% of quality from if 64 is the if 64 is 100%, so 55 is 84.37, but in full quantity. And jiva is 50 quality, but in some degree, small degree. Now what are the four special qualities which are in Krishna in particular? Okay, Purji, we'll take this in next time. Na? It's 8 o'clock, so we'll end here.
Thank you, Prabhuji. I think so. It was a good revision, and you have presented it very well. So thank you very much, Prabhuji. Uh, I just want to clarify one thing, Prabhuji. Shiva Tattva is Vibhina Amsha, but at the same time, his transformation.
Shiv Tattva is not Vibhinansa, is Ishwar Tattva.
But it is also written in Harinaam Chintamani that he is a Vibhinamsha.
Actually, Prabhuji, there are some different categories like Lord Shiva also. Na, sometimes Lord Shiva become some Jiva also becomes Lord Shiva. Sometimes it happened. Rup Goswami in Laghu Bhagavatamrit is mentioning this. I was hearing lecture from a devotee, so he was mentioning this. But it is very rare case. Like most
That
of the
in Lagu Amrit, what is mentioned that
Prabhu Bhagavatamrit, it is mentioned that sometimes it happened that Lord Shiva also is a Jeev Tattva, means
oh,
Vivinansha. But it is very rare. Like most of the time, Lord Brahma is a Jiva Tattva, but in some cases, Lord Vishnu becomes Lord Brahma. Similarly, in most of the cases, Lord Shiva is the Sambhu Tattva, but in very rare cases, it happened that some Jiva with the Shakti Avesh of Lord Vishnu becomes Lord Shiva, but it's very rare. So, Sambhu Tattva is a specific Tattva, means it's not Jiva Tattva, it's not Vishnu Tattva. So, it's on us, हम उनको किस कैटेगरी में विनाशा और मीन्स इट्स अ ईश्वर uh, ईश्वर तत्व kind of means
mhm,
we can categorize him. But it's altogether different tattva from Vishnu tattva. Uh, Actually, this is very complicated kind of things. But
mhm,
main thing we have to understand that the purpose of all this discussion is uh, Supreme Krishna is or Vishnu tattva is superior to Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva. This is the main point of discussion.
mhm,
So it's confusing, but that's why it is very clearly na this 64 based on this 64 qualities one can understand that Krishna is always superior to all the even all the Vishnu tattvas altogether.
mhm,
So Rup Goswami, that's why he's in Nectar Devotion. He's mentioning all these things.
mhm. Okay, this helps. Thank you. Robita Mataji has some question.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Can you unmute yourself, Mataji? Are you not able to unmute? Hmm. No. Okay, just hold on. Allow participants to unmute. Okay. Now you should be able to unmute yourself, Mataji.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranams. Prabhuji, when we are talking about the demons killed by Vishnu incarnations may not get liberation, what type of liberation, Prabhuji, are we uh, talking here about?
Prabhuji, sorry, I think so you are muted because I was changing the settings.
Hare
Yeah.
Krishna. So
Yeah.
it may happen that mm, it may happen that whenever a demon is being killed by some Vishnu Tattva, so he may get some higher destination, means he may go to upper planetary system based on all this whatever permutation combination is there and whatever the desire of Supreme Personality got it, or he may get impersonal Brahma Jyoti also. But in case of if that demon, same demon is being killed by Krishna, na, then he will get higher than that uh, when he will be killed by Vishnu Tattva. So this kind of uh, like this is an example I am telling about uh, that qualities are more in uh, in the most quantity in case of Krishna. So I was giving this example. Are
Okay,
you getting?
Prabhuji.
I'm telling that there are many qualities, 64 qualities, but these 64 qualities in most quantity in case of Krishna. So I was giving this example कि whenever a demon is being killed by Vishnu, he may get something, but when that same demon being killed by Krishna, he will get means more.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you,
So
Prabhuji.
whenever a demon killed by Krishna, na, he may get his Swarupa, like we see in Krishna's pastime, na, Aghasur, Putana, all these, na. Putna got Dhatri or Mother Swarupa in Golok Vrindavan. But in case of Vishnu, we heard that whenever demon is being killed by, so they get impersonal liberation or other things.
Okay, Prabhuji. And Prabhuji, when we are talking about that Guna avatars, Brahma, Shiva, and Lord Vishnu, so it's Shiro Dakshai Vishnu. So he expands.
That Guna Avatara Vishnu, that is Shirodakshay Vishnu. Means Shirodakshay Vishnu is the Guna Avatar. You can say on the other side.
So,
Are you
and
getting
Prabhuji,
that word? Sorry, Mataji.
Prabhuji, then what about Garbhodakshay Vishnu and
Garbhodakshay Vishnu and Mahavishnu are considered as Purusha Avatar. We have heard many categories of incarnation, Mataji. Purusha
yeah,
Avatar are there, Guna Avatar are there, Lila Avatar are there, Shaktavesh Avatar are there. So many categories of incarnation are there. So Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Shirodakshay Vishnu are considered in Purusha Avatara, and these Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and Lord Vishnu is considered in Guna Avatara. Of course, that Shirodakshay Vishnu is Guna Avatara also and Purusha Avatara also. Maybe this was the confusion, Mataji.
yeah, Prabhuji, exactly
So
this.
Lord Shirodakshay Vishnu is Purusha Avatara also and Guna Avatara also. You can consider like that.
Okay, and then Shiro Dakshay Vishnu only enters each and every living entity as Paramatma also.
Yes, like every Vishnu Tattva has his different roles. We see now all these incarnations which appears in a universe. So somewhere it is mentioned that all the incarnations come from Garbhodakshay Vishnu, and somewhere it is also mentioned that these incarnations come by Shirodakshay Vishnu. So every incarnation has purpose means they have some role. So even like from Mahavishnu only Garbhodakshay Vishnu comes, and from Garbhodakshay Vishnu Shirodakshay Vishnu comes. So some means like this hierarchy is there.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
I heard Prabhuji, one devotee who was mentioning that in Bhagavatam it is mentioned now that our Garbhodaksha Vishnu is source of all the three. So it was
Garbhodakshay or Mahavishnu.
Garbhodaksha.
So
So
three.
of all the three, in a sense that Shirodaksha also comes from him, Brahmaji also comes from him, and
Okay.
Shiva, because he doesn't come directly, but because he's coming from Brahmaji, it is said that Garbhodaksha is source of all the three. So in that context, even sometimes Garbhodaksha is Vishnu is also said like he's. Yeah, devotee using the Samsung device, you can ask, you can unmute yourself and ask. Are you able to unmute yourself?
Pranam Prabhu, I have a question.
Yes.
So I understood that Shiva Tattva, Brahma Tattva, and Vishnu Tattva has different qualities, varies from the number to number. So when I say that Shiva Tattva, if the wife of Shiva, Durga, has same number of qualities, that is question number one. And second one is, if yes, so why in countries like in India, there are millions of, in each village it has its own form of, kind of Durga. Is it incarnation of Durga of different forms across India? There are more than billion, statues do come. So I'm a bit curious, though it is a fundamental question.
Regarding the number of qualities, Prabhuji, in Durga, I do not know. Means means frankly, I do not know what means how many qualities she is having, she is carrying. So this is the one thing. And second, there are many different forms of Durga. So it's there. I think there are different when Sati left the body na, so there are different, like there are Jyotirlings. Similarly, there are Shakti Pithas are also. So I think 52 or 54 Shakti Pithas are there all over India. So in every Shakti Pitha, there is a different form of Durga Devi. So it's like that. Means there are different forms, and all forms are mostly bona fide. And at least at the Shakti Pitha, they are bona fide. I do not know about other means in different villages, but we have heard that there are 33 uh, crores of Devi Devta, and we have heard 33 koti means 33 different types of categories of demigods. So of course, if so many demigods are there, so different forms maybe they are serving as in some department of Supreme Personality of Godhead in this on in functioning of this material world or universe. So I do not know how many forms are bona fide, but at least Shakti Pithas are bona fide, which are particularly in number, particular 52 or 54. So this is my opinion, and I do not know much about Durga and all these things.
Okay.
Durga.
Thanks, Prabhuji. And one more question is, when we say that Shakti, Vishnu Tattva and Brahma Tattva and Shiva Tattva, is there any, as far as I know that what I read from these books and all, uh, Brahma, is there any hierarchy? Among these three? If yes, so is it a kind of controlled hierarchy? How it is gonna work over there? Just I'm curious.
So hierarchy is like a superiority or means a kind of thing. Uh, Brahma is of course on some level, and Lord Shiva is there, then Lord Vishnu is there. But regarding control, all these three has different functions in this universe. Like we have heard that the creation part is with the Brahma. Of course, that is secondary creation. Primary is being done by Vishnu only, means Krishna only, and destruction is the function of Lord Shiva, and of course Vishnu is part of maintenance. So they have their particular job roles in this universe. I cannot say means regarding control of one on another, they have different roles. So uh, in material world we see that if someone is not working, someone is not doing properly, then there is a need of control on of one person on another. But I don't think Lord Brahma is not and Lord Shiva will not work properly, and then they need some control. So they know their job roles and they would be doing all these things properly. So I don't think they need some. Of course, they worship their supreme person. I mean, they worship their means their vigraha. Like we have heard that Lord Shiva worship Sankarshan, and Brahma also worship supreme personality of Godhead in his abode Brahmaloka. So they worship supreme personality of Godhead, and they know their job roles. So uh, regarding hierarchy means this is they know that Vishnu is superior, Lord Brahma also knows, and Lord Shiva also knows. But regarding control, they know their job roles, so they know they just do their role like this.
This question might be ridiculous, but I have this. So, this does Krishna worship any superior personality?
If Krishna worship, then he will not be the supreme personality, na Prabhuji. So I
Correct,
mean,
correct. Okay.
so we have to understand. Of course, we see in the pastime of Supreme Personality of Godhead when he was there in Dwarka. So he also meditates. We have heard in his pastimes, na? There are some shloka mentioning this. He also meditates in the morning. So
Mm.
he meditates, but Acharyas uh, give explanation that he meditates on his devotees. So this is kind of thing.
Okay, got it. Thanks, Prabhuji.
Nice.
Pranav.
Thanks.
I think Pooji, we should end. Damodar Poo is giving the morning class.
Okay, so there is a question in the chat box. You can just save it and then take it next time, huh? Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji.
And then we can get back to devotee on the Durga Tattva also. We can
That
take
is explained.
Bhaktimit Prabhu and then get back to him. Or Amogli Prabhu. Thanks all of you. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare
Padmanabh Swaroop prabhuji ki jai.
Prabhuji ki jai.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Dandavat
Hare
pranam.
Krishna.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna,
Thank you.
Thank you
Prabhuji.
very much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam. Hare Krishna.
Dandavat pranam.